like.
I can clap. I have a right to clap.
Well, actually, during a meeting you don't, but that's okay.
You're against the project.
It's not that I'm against the project.
Voted against the project right from the start. The town wants to retain Pine Grove.
I understand that.
No.
Still are.
I understand that, but you're not. Excuse me.
There's a process.
There's something rotten in Denmark. There's something rotten in the supervisor's office.
How sad is that? Excuse me. Thank you very much for that vote. I really appreciate.
Let's get the move on.
Let's get the move on. And let me ask you this. When you look at this and you hear these numbers, how do you expect me to spend your taxpayer dollars?
How do you? Wisely.
Yes, there's the key. Use my head. Do it wisely. I think that's what we're doing.
Someone on the board said you don't know what you're doing. I don't know who it was. It was in the paper.
Really?
You don't know what
I don't think you read that paper.
Which one of the board members said that?
In the paper.
Excuse me.
Why don't you recognize the gentleman there in the white green shirt?
Yes, sir. We'll get. Everybody's got a chance to come up.
Everybody, listen to me, please. My name's Carl Cove. I live at 55 Oakmont Drive. I'd like to stand here to be a peacemaker.
Thank you.
Yeah. There's an adversarial relationship between Bob Ament, the person who I met for the first time, but I'm very impressed with his technical knowledge. He displayed that adequately. And I want to be a peacemaker between you two. I wish that Bob, you, and Mrs. Hyman, Hey, Mrs. Heyman, bury the hatchet. I think that my opinion of the board is that you are not as knowledgeable in the technical aspects of this particular project that we were discussing as you should be. I would highly recommend that you allow Bob to sit in on all the meetings that you have with the engineers, because he understands engineering. He's demonstrated that to me. And if he were sitting in with your permission and let him question all of the things that the engineers tell you on your behalf, you would be benefiting from that. And this project would come to a successful conclusion. Bob has demonstrated, to me at least, in what I read about in his articles in the paper, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to engineering. When he comes to diplomacy, he gets a 0.
That's for sure.
But you don't need diplomacy from him. You need the technical expertise, the technical knowledge that he has. So put him on your meetings as the devil's advocate directed toward the engineers. You get my point?
Thank you very much.
Do that. Thank you.
I appreciate you sharing your thoughts.
Dr. Carey, I live at 4923 St. Paul Boulevard. I want to give you some background information.